first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rodgers again now. Caught by Cobb. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people just like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A big connection on that one, 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give, this is Montgomery, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Play action. It's Fields. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Watch twins. Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Now Fields on third and goal. Steps away. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Rodgers to throw once more. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Rodgers. Now swing pass for Dillon.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 27, Rodgers. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
A big play there just before halftime.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
Now a first down throw. Fields forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw again on second down. Fields buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. First half in the books. You're watching
good first half.
NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon God.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 41 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it.
And it's intercepted. Picked off around the
Come on, man. You gotta stop disrespecting me like that.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
On first down, it's Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Down to the 25. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Here we go on 4th down. Fields dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
They'll run on first down. Montgomery, he's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. They snap it to Fields. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. J.P. Holtz taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
You coming out or are you taking any? Ooh, coming out.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, come on, you got to pick that.
That's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 38 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Of course we did.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it.
You're never going to get that, bro. Just stop kicking it.
Well, 4th quarter,
He's giving me a short field.
They needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he gets it down to the 32.
We'll get that first down right there.
Now as he's done that on 15 carries. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Get off me. Get off me. Thank
Inside
you.
the 20 before he's brought down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
This one's over.
On first down, it's Montgomery trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Oh, no. No, go ahead. Move back over. I'm running right. Move back over. I'm running to your left side. There we go. Right there.
Now a give running right is Montgomery.
There we go.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Off play action. Fields on the move to his left.
Making it too easy, man.
Inside the 5. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And this one will
There we
wind
go.
up with
Loss of
losing
1. Good
yardage
job.
back to the
Good
4-yard
job. That was
line.
nice.
It's a loss of a
Respect.
yard there, and it's second down.
Well, this defense knows they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on first and goal to push them the other.
Well, let's end it then.
In. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out.
I was kick that's flying that guy.
Extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, bring it out. There we go. There we go.
Return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and incomplete on the deep ball.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments.
You keep trying to throw that pass, man. You got to do something else, bro.
A bear sack. Eddie Goldman drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
I mean, I'm not even blitzing. This is a base defense.
Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Good shit.
Complete, Valdez-Scantling, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Telling you, you keep hurdling like that, he's gonna fumble.
All the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Let me get that. Thank you.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And
appreciate that, Playboy.
The football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game,
37 seconds left. He a ranked player. Gotta keep the offense rolling.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game.
Take my last time out.
Take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time.
He's got me. Good shit.
It's incomplete. Took
Good
a
shit.
shot,
That was
couldn't
nice.
connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline.
Got you jumping on sides and shit down,
one of the
bro.
things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield,
Money.
hoping to gain the yardage as we
Money.
just
Oh, that was a fucking touchdown.
And this time they're successful.
And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining.
Is that 15? Plenty of time. Plenty of time. I'll at least get a field goal out of this.
Fields throwing again.
Yep. Oh, nope. Not gonna get me. Go ahead, get up.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And running with power.
Ooh, good game. Good game.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by
what happened, bro? You ranked player. What happened?
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really
he's ranked too.
Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much
he's going on YouTube now.
They made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.